you got to be the biggest hype person for yourself. You got to be able to give yourself the permission to be dope, to be cold, to be tight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you describe yourself as amazing. You know what I'm saying? I just the words that I use when I grew up. But like you got to give yourself permission to be the version of yourself that you can see yourself becoming. You know what I'm saying? Throughout life, I know a lot of times when we deal with situations that may have clogged our mind, you know what I'm saying, giving us the mental fog, not necessarily being able to see past, you know what I'm saying, buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? Things that have wasted time that, you know, if you had put into yourself or into such a way, it'll be different circumstances. It's not to say be regretful, but it's to understand like the value of yourself, the value of the time that you give and what you put it into. You know what I'm saying? Like as you move forward, as I move forward, this is something that I always think about. I gotta ask myself, you know, the decisions I make going forward, I gotta make sure that it's the right way in the sense of I can't zap my energy of things that don't help, that don't align, just because it's just something to me, whatever the case may have you. Like to you gotta not distract yourself with the bullshit is what I'm saying. Man, it's just I hope you picking up what I'm putting down. I hope this video releases somebody on what I'm saying. Like just because I want you to understand how to value yourself. Take yourself serious. It's okay to look weird to people because you're healing. You let me tell you something. When you when you are transforming, when you're becoming, you know what I'm saying? It looks weird to a mass amount of people because it just lets you know most people aren't doing the things that would be uh, necessary for self to grow. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel weird. Don't feel alienated because of that. Don't feel like you gotta fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like the most people who go through this kind of mental, verbal, physical abuse, who go through narcissistic abuse, there tends to be something about you. You know what I'm saying? Chosen one, empath, things of that nature. If you understand what I'm saying, like that sets you apart from a lot of people, not because you're better than them, but because there's a level of awareness that you hit. You know what I'm saying? There's a level of awareness that you have about yourself, that you have about life. You know what I'm saying? And what I've come to find out is the more and more that you innately start to become that kind of version of yourself, you know, it's people along your path, you know what I'm saying, i.e. the narcissist, that's gonna, you know, try to knock you off knock you off course. So for lack of a better term, they're gonna try to keep you from scaring them from being somebody that they cannot be. you're you're you, the best you that you're gonna be, the best you that you're becoming to be. The narcissist was trying to make sure that was not going to happen, but you're making it happen. You sure are. You're taking the necessary steps. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't have so much energy on what the narcissist did, on how they did it, you know, what may have you. I got it. Trust me, I understand these situations is off the chain. I trust and believe me. What I'm just trying to emphasize to you is it's so much energy to worry about something that you can't fix, and also the people that may have been involved in the situation don't even worry about as much as you do, because at some point you're just thinking about it yourself. You know, you got to be able to release yourself and say that, hey, this situation is not real anymore, and also at the same time let me understand this, and also at the same time let me build the mental resilience to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I hit the best version of myself. I can't let this situation right here in this moment make me feel like I gotta always think this way as I go forward with anybody else, with myself. You feel me? Like, take yourself serious in the matter of that you are valuable, so valuable on so many levels, and it's just a lot of people in life that are trying not that just you just start to realize when you go through this, you be like, dang, when you start to have that retrospection, like you be like, man, I didn't even know, you know, such and such felt like, or They was trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it starts to hit you like you wouldn't do this kind of stuff to people for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't think about doing this to people. So it's like when people do it to you, it's like, dang, what about why? It's because you display something that most people won't have, in the sense of why they don't like you and why they can't do what you're doing. You're being different. Be like the rest of us, do crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? The narcissist tries to get you involved to do crazy stuff. The narcissist tries to get you to be with the pack. That's why they try to get you to adopt all those bad habits, to get you to slow down because you're taking life too serious. No, you need to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be great. Like for real, for like all jokes aside, narcissists do not want you to be great. Toxic people don't want you to be great. You know what I'm saying? When you start to do better than most people don't want you to be great. It's just what it is. It's off the chain and it's wild, but it's just the reality of it. But what I'm saying to you is, don't let the environment make you feel like that you gotta think less than and do less than and hinder yourself in the process, because you've been groomed to think so. You're more valuable than what you give yourself credit for. You have more strength than what you realize. You know what I'm saying? You have more power than what you understand. You just got to accept that it is who you are and believe that. You know what I'm saying? Believe that you can look past this nonsense, this mental obstacle of dealing with the rumination of the pain you've went through, that somebody will put you through. And why would somebody do you like this? Today you got to accept that in order to become the best version of yourself, I got to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Even if things may trigger you, even if things may make you feel some kind of way, because trust me, I understand when you go through the rumination, that you might go a certain area and your mind might trigger like a memory from whenever this happened, or something might pop up in the media and you be like, oh yeah, I used to watch. Like I got it. But I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff that you may think that you've shared with any of these narcissistic individuals, it's still you. You just got to separate you from the identity of being with a narcissist. You feel what I'm saying? Being around a narcissist, you need to separate your identity out of it, but just by telling yourself this is already you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get back to you, but make it better. The you that won't fall for goofy nonsense like this. You know what I'm saying? I fell for the goofy nonsense too. Trust and believe. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, when you accept that you are more aware, accept that you are more powerful than you know, accept that you have the knowledge to put yourself in a better mental state. Get out of the mental fog. Straight up, get out of the mental fog. You listen. It's so much power in just believing in yourself, and just believing in, if you put your mind to it, then you can really accomplish it. You can really achieve it for real. If you put your mind to getting through the problems, working through it, daily habits, the daily positive self-talk. How you talk to yourself is very vital. Being like being encouraging. You gotta have that encouraging nature for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you gotta encourage yourself, even if it doesn't feel like that. I'm not making progress. Every day feels the same way. It's the same pain. Da, 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 da. Let me say this, bro, sis. That awareness that you have to even understand what's happening, like that's still us. That's 1% a day. It's just 1% a day. You don't have to jump levels. You don't need to jump levels. It's not sustainable to jump levels like that. No way. You know what I'm saying? Go. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's something I learned when I was in the Army, which my drill sergeant taught me. You know what I'm saying? Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Straight up. Like I hope this releases somebody today, because I don't want you to stress out. Stop stressing about problems and situations that you have zero control of. What you got is control of yourself and how you control your mind throughout the day. Yes, I got it. It's painful, and you can't not think about it. Just understand it. Don't sit in the pain no more. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, I've said this before. Get your health and wellness together, because the recovery process from all of this mentally, is going to speed this up, straight up. You start to really love yourself on a healthy level. For real, the foods you eat, the workouts you do, you know what I'm saying? Holding yourself accountable, those small steps throughout the day. This is all 1%. It's just 1%. That's all you gotta do. Straight up. And then to stack over time. That's why they always say give it time, you'll get over it. But like, it's just, if you give it time with the daily 1% that you're stacking with positive reinforcement, yes, you'll get over it. Yes, you'll get through it. Sorry, let me not say get over it, get through it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to get over it, you don't need to get under it, you don't need to get around it, you need to get through it. I'm saying go through the issue so you can understand what's happening, why it happened. Straight up. How you talk to yourself every single day is so vital. Daily affirmations is so vital. Like, a lot of what people would say that will be cheesy when it comes to positivity or just mindset and whatever the case may have you, like, no, you really should really be doing that, because it's really very helpful. You know what I'm saying? You're giving yourself that reinforcement every single day. You're giving yourself that positivity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know, like, okay, for instance, one of my reinforcements are, I have it tattooed on me. If you know who Michelangelo is, he painted the Sistine Chapel, right? I have a quote that's tattooed on my collarbone that said, "A man paints with his mind and not with his hands." You know what I'm saying? That's my affirmation to myself. You know what I'm saying? I see it in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's when you set things in your face to see that some kind of positive reinforcement, you'll naturally, innately work towards that positive version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Having something on your phone, like I told you before, I've had on my phone, I got my dream board of my wallpaper. So when I look at my phone, the lock screen, the opening, I see what I'm working towards and what's important to me. That reinforcement to my mind, so that I can have that understanding that this is what's important. There are things that are not important. There are things that are important. And I have that reinforcement, you know what I'm saying, set for me to see. And that's what I'm saying about, sorry. That's what I'm saying about having accountability for yourself and having a discipline for yourself. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. You feel me? That's gonna separate the version of you now. That's the version that you're working towards, the version you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is an entire lifestyle. This is not a destination. It's 1% every single day. You just build the habits. You reinforce it. You find the daily affirmations. And another thing that I also do too is journaling, inventorying my mind, understanding what I think about and what I see, because your mind sees so many pictures throughout the entire day. You think about so many things. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to inventory that, write down ideas, whatever the case may have you. You know, getting into journaling. I've been into journaling for years. I used to write poetry. I still kind of do write poetry, by the way. You know, I digress. But no, journaling your ideas, your positivity. You know what I'm saying? You're grateful. What are you grateful about? I'm so serious. This stuff helps, man. When you reinforce it and you do it all the time, straight up, and getting around people that give that same energy. You cannot fix a problem in the same area that gave you the issue. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You won't heal properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just take yourself really serious if you really want to get through this. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I say all these things because these are things that I practice that have worked. That I teach people that have worked. You know what I'm saying? With clients and stuff like that. Like, this stuff works, man, because it really helps your clarity. You know what I'm saying? Praying also as well. Like, it's every single day. You got to take that serious. That is every single day. Every single day. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like that is happening, or the narcissist that you might still be around or whatever is still, triggering you. Like you still got to do that daily deposit into yourself every single day. It is non-negotiable, to be honest with you. Like, no matter how you feel, because it has to be a habit within yourself. You got to love yourself enough to really want to do this, to really want to see progress within yourself, to really want to see progress within your mind, your mental health, your health and wellness. I be seeing the comments about people be saying when they got with narcissists, they got sick and they gained weight, or this start hurting, or this start going out, or I'm telling you, that stress. Listen, that stress. Thinking about this. This is why I'm making this video, because the stress thinking about all of this is putting so much negative pressure on your body in so many different ways. And you're not thinking about it. You're just thinking about the pain. I'm telling you that getting out of the pain is working on your body. That's going to help you work on your mind. I'm telling you, when you start to eat better and most of the foods that people consume that don't necessarily would benefit health wise, it's what's messing up your mood. It's what's increasing the stress. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be off the chain, bro, sis. I'm just trying to keep it a stack with you. Like, it's increasing that. It's making it worse most of the time. That's why I said when you start to eat better, you'll feel better naturally. And also as you work it out, and also you're just going to be in better moods, while also getting the benefit of getting into a better body, your ideal body, your dream body, whatever the case may have you. Doing that kind of thing for yourself and having that kind of self-discipline is going to give you that understanding of self-love. I'm not saying that you got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. I didn't say that. I just said give yourself the permission to take advantage of the only body that you get. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't let the narcissist make you think that you don't need to be doing anything. Don't let them make you feel like that you don't even taking care of your body. Don't listen. Take care of your body. It's taking care of your mind. Straight up. With the daily affirmations on top of speaking positive to yourself and aligning yourself with other people that reflect this way, and praying, I promise you, over time, this 1% every single day is going to put you miles ahead from where you first started, from where you think that you can't be. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta really take it serious, bro. Sis, I mean that. I want it to help you. And for those that's going towards it, listen, you know how it is. Taking it serious and just going through at it every single day, because your mind is so important. You know what I'm saying? For the mental clarity to deal with life and everything else, and how you build yourself and how you affect other people. You remember how stressful it was to sit in that stress, and you remember you still feel that stress, like you got to get out of that. But if you remember how it was, you couldn't do anything. You got to get that clarity. Work towards the peace. Work towards to get out the mental fog. Build your strength up. Take all these, you know what I'm saying, these tools serious to build a better version of yourself every single day internally. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, bro, sis. Like, I really want anybody that views this video, that joins this channel, you know what I'm saying, just to understand, like, we're all growing. We're all movement in progress. You feel what I'm saying? Masterpieces in motion. Straight up. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, to survive this kind of trauma, you know what I'm saying, says a lot about the strength that you have, that you're gaining, that you do have, that we all have. You feel what I'm saying? It's to understand that you have more value than what you actually know. You have more strength in yourself that you actually give yourself credit for. You are and can be more positive and nice to yourself in this process of healing from all of this. You know what I'm saying? All of this trauma. You have complete control of your reality and how you think more than what you know. You have way more control in that. I promise you. You just got to understand that and give yourself a permission to believe that you can work towards a better version of yourself that's not constantly ruminating, that can see a better version of yourself, that the identity of the narcissist gave you, it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? What exists is how you feel and how you think about yourself and how you create yourself type ordeal. You feel what I'm saying? I really want this to release somebody for real, straight up. So I hope this message finds you well. I'm Fonzie Murph, and I'm out. Peace.